All right, everybody, welcome to this video. Today we will be going over the Grint app, which is a golf GPS app, and it also has a couple interesting features that I'm going to go over. We're going to review the app and just give you an in-depth review, and hope you guys enjoy the video. So like I said, we're going over the Grint app today. We've also reviewed Golf Shot before, so you can check out that video up there. It is a golf GPS app, and through using it further, so I want to disclaim, I don't use this one primarily, I use Golf Shot, but I wanted to review something because there was a popular demand for the apps and seeing like what the best one out there is for you, and maybe there's something here that we can share with you that will be useful to you. So without further ado, I'll get into it. And this is the app right here. It's called the Grint, and I played the other day with it. Now I want to make this distinction because I think that this is a big distinction between the two apps, primarily Golf Shot and the Grint. The Grint is an official handicap application, and what that means is you can actually get a handicap by going on here, and if I go over here I can hit the little dots in the top left hand corner, hit my handicap, and I can buy a world golf handicap. Now why is that important? If your friends are asking for a handicap, if you're looking for a handicap, we're doing another video that is going to establish whether you need it or not. It is not important that you have an official handicap if you're going to play with friends, if you're going to play in a league. You just gotta know, like, it doesn't have to be an official one. I can know that I shoot maybe 80 or 90 or 100 and know that that's either an 8 handicap, an 18 handicap, or a 28 handicap. And I can just go to my friends and we can play playfully like that. Now where you need an official handicap is going to be usually in higher level tournaments. And what the handicap does is it protects against someone who's shooting 150 from playing in the New York State Open. So it's just for a pace of play thing primarily. We're going to go into depth on that, but that's not important. I just want you to know that there is an opportunity to have an official golf handicap in this app. So I thought that that was a big one. Another big one is this is more of probably a social app. So I can go into my feed here and I can swipe over the activities feed and just explore who else is playing. These guys seem to be having a fun time in Alabama. And we have Scott over at Wentworth Hills. And you can just interact with the community, so that part is fun. I see that if you are in a league with a group of people, you guys can post your scores to that, talk a little smack with it and whatnot. So there is a playful aspect in that, which I do appreciate, and not so much prominent in Golf Shot, but I'm here to use it for the distance to fly the bunker, or what it is to carry the trap to a front pin, or whatever you should have it. So you can post your scores in this. You can create a competition, which is pretty cool, like a little Ryder Cup sort of thing. If you're going on like a golf trip, like maybe a Myrtle Beach or Florida or California golf trip, maybe you're over in the UK. Side note, like if I did a golf trip to UK, where would I play? I had a couple of people ask me that, and I didn't really have a good question. You know, I look at like a lot of the British Open clubs, but I want to know what your recommendation is, because you probably know better than I do. So put that in the comments. And so moving on, I'll get into, you're not going to find any courses that you don't, that you play that are not on here. All the golf apps are doing a really good job with that. GPS is just getting better and better. It's pretty darn accurate. And so without further ado, let's go into a round. I'll show really what I think this app does well, the one thing I enjoyed about it, and let's get to it. So you can put yourself in here. You can obviously add players and whatnot, but let's go to the GPS, because this I think was the coolest part. This is an actual Google Earth image of the golf course, and so I thought that that was pretty cool. You know, there's nothing here that Golf Shot isn't doing, but I just thought it was pretty cool to show you that. It's just a different visual. Maybe you like this a little better. I can still drag this around. I can see what it is to like carry that bunker when I'm in the fairway. You have the green back, green center, green front, all that good stuff. So this is your layout here, and then it just switches to the next hole. I always thought that was pretty cool. It's just it looks prettier, you know. If you want like a visually aesthetically pleasing app that you know, you could also do an official handicap on. There's that opportunity, but we have another video on how to do your handicap, and it's super simple. I'll take all the complexity out of it. I'll share with you why you need it, or anything like that. So yeah, that's primarily that. You can track shots. You know, all of that goes into your statistics and whatnot. So at the end of the day, you can see how far your clubs are going. You can still do that with Golf Shot and all of that. So I hope that this was helpful. That's the backbone of this app. Primarily based originally, if you look at the story of the app, it was to build handicaps and get that to your average golfer. You know, I'm just here to say, as someone who's been playing for about 15 years, that, you know, you should know, like, if you want to get better, if you're playing once, twice, 3 times a month, you know, you can have a ballpark of what you play, you know, if you've been playing for a couple years, but it's not a must-have. You know, if anyone ever asks you what your handicap is, check out one of our other videos, and we'll show you how to calculate that. So really simple, and just thought that this would be helpful for you guys. So thanks so much for watching the video. Ask your questions down below. We'll show you some of the extra data. We just want to give you the general overview, and we'll go over some specifics like prices and options and some other features down below in the comments. So thank you so much, and you know, enjoy your tee time. Hope you guys are having fun out there. Thanks so much. Woo! Don't you just hate when you're filming and there's a big glare right there? Ugh. Ugh. Anyway.